Right. Good evening, Putala. Everyone, all of you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Hi. So today we are going to start the second lesson. Right, second lesson. So we have already completed the first lesson of grade 10, grade 11. Right. So today we are going to start the second lesson called management. Right. කළමනාකරණයකින් කොටස තමයි අපි අද කතා කරන්නේ management. So this in this lesson for our MCQ most probably 14th or 15th question comes from this lesson. And for case study, one or two questions might ask. And for the second paper also, they might ask few questions, right? So we can take around 7-8 marks in this lesson, right? So management is a big process, right? Management is a big process, but in our syllabus, it is only mentioned a small content, right? It is a big process. It starts from now, start from O levels. Then for A levels, we have also learning business studies. So they have divided management as HR management, human resources management, operation management, finance management, marketing management. Likewise, only have divided, they have classified. So, and not only for our A levels, for our degrees, for our diplomas, higher diplomas, as well as our degrees also, this topic they are discussing. We have to learn, but for our O level, the syllabus, they have only mentioned, they have only included a simple content, right? So we don't have nothing. We have nothing to worry about it. We just have to learn these few things, and this is a activity based. It's an activity based topic. So I can give you the guidance. Then you have to go through my guidance in your path, right? So then your path will lead to lead to success, right? Lead to success, right? Okay. Then write down the name of the topic, management, right? Management. So today we can finish this lesson, management. So management. What is management? What is management? So management, yes, Pudha. Yeah. Right. Okay. Management is the process of planning this for planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. Management is the process of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling the resources owned by the business. The resources owned by the business in order to achieve objectives of a business efficiently and effectively. Right? Management is the process of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling resources. The resources owned by the business, owned by a business, in order to achieve objectives of a business effectively and efficiently. Effectively and efficiently. Efficiently and effectively. Right. So I'll tell you it again. Management is a process of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling the resources owned by a business in order to achieve objectives of a business effectively and efficiently. Effectively and efficiently. Right? So I think you have an idea about efficiency. Efficiency. What is efficiency? Karyakshamata. In single we call Karyakshamata. Efficiently means using resources to obtain the maximum output from minimum resources. Using resources to obtain maximum output from minimum resources from minimum resources. සිංහලෙන් කියනවා සීමිත සම්පත් වලින් උපරිම ප්‍රයෝජන ගැනීම. ඒක සීමිත සම්පත් වලින් උපරිම නිමවුමක් ලබා ගැනීම කියලා කියනවා කෙටියෙන් නේ. Using resources සම්පත් භාවිතා කරන using resources to obtain maximum out from minimum resources. Right? සම්පත් භාවිතා කරමින් අවම සම්පත් භාවිතා කරමින් උපරිම ප්‍රතිඵල උපරිම නිමවුමක් ලබා ගැනීම අපි කියනවා efficient. Right? Meaning you are using resources to obtain maximum out from minimum resources. Right? Then effectiveness. What is effectiveness? Effective ඇතිෝනේ සඵලදායි සිංහල we call සඵලදායි. මොකද කියන්නේ? Effectiveness means effectiveness, right? Effectiveness means using resources to achieve expected objective නැත්නම් targets. Expected objectives. Right? සම්පත් භාවිතා කරමින් අපේක්ෂිත අරමුණු කරා ළඟා වීමට අපි කියනවා අපේක්ෂිත අරමුණු සාක්ෂාත් කර ගැනීම, අපේක්ෂිත අරමුණු ජය ගැනීම, අපේක්ෂිත අරමුණු ළඟා කර ගැනීම ඔක්කොම අරමුණු. Using resources to achieve expected objective, right? Expected objective, right? Let's say that you are doing a garment, right? You are doing a garment. So there are some fabrics you have already. So you are expecting to prepare 100 shirts. So if you can go to the target, so your target is to prepare 100 shirts from that fabric. So if you will be able to prepare that 100 shirts, it means effectiveness. It means you have used that fabrics, that resources. So using that resources, you have achieved that expected objective. So then we can call it as effectiveness. Using resources to achieve expected objectives. That one effectiveness. Efficiency means if you have something, you must be able to take the maximum output from it. If you have a machine, then you have to take the maximum output from it, right? So as an example, right? One of your friend, right? One of your friend in single medium gave me logins for some system, right? He gave me a login for some system, right? So he told me, sir, I have some logins. So if you're okay, I can give you it. So, but it is only for 1 month. So not more than 1 month. I can't use, sir. I am unable to provide you that facility. So then I told him, now please don't give it to me because this March your years and class have exams. So now I am unable to use that system. So it's useless. So after all the exams, please give me. Then April is coming. So then I have some free days. Then I can take the maximum use of it. I can use it every time, every day. Then I can take the maximum output within that 1 month. Then I am going to so in using this 1 month, I am going to prepare for whole year. Right? Limited resource then access so we call it efficiency, using resources to obtain maximum amount from minimum resources, right? So in this, using that system, I hope to complete my goal documentation according to this year, right? My target is this, right? Let's say I use that system and I was able to achieve my target. So when I achieve my target means I have used that resource. It means using that resources, I have achieved that expected objective. So that one we can call as effectiveness. Take the maximum of, we can consider as efficiency. Go to the achieve expected objective. Using resources to achieve expected objective, we can consider as effectiveness. Understood, all of you?
Yes.
Right. Efficiency full vending emissions. Effectiveness means try target target පුළුවන් හැමදේම විනාඩියෙන් පාවිච්චි කරනකොට මම කියන්නේ efficient effective කියලා කියන්නේ මම බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා මේ අවුරුද්දේම වැඩ ටික මේ මාසෙ කරගන්න. එහෙනම් ඒක තමයි මගේ target. එහෙනම් ඒ target එක මම කියොත් මේ resources use කරලා then we can consider it as effective. සඵල දායකත්වය. මම සඵල වෙනවා නේ. මම ඒකේ සඵල වෙනවා. in සිංහල සඵල වෙනවා. Right, effectiveness. Right. ලියා ගන්න management description එක ලියා ගන්න management. Management is the process of planning, organizing, leading, controlling. Is the process of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling the resources owned by a business, in order to achieve objectives in order to achieve objectives of a business, in order to achieve objectives of a business, efficiently and effectively. Management is the process of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling the resources owned by a business. In order to achieve the objectives of a business, efficiently and effectively. Right. Then write down efficiency means using resources to obtain maximum amount from minimum resources. Right. අඩු සම්පත් ප්‍රමාණයෙන් වැඩිපුර ගන්න එකනේ. Using resources to obtain maximum amount from minimum resources. Right. Then effectiveness means using resources to achieve expected objectives. objectives, right? This is what we call management. And we can say like this also, limited resources. Via a management process. Via a management process, we can take a maximum output. So what are the resources we have? What are the resources we have? Resources. Mainly we have the resources. What are the resources we have? Raw materials. Raw materials. Then labor. Then money. The resources, main resources. The main resources we have. Right. Maybe we have an efficiency, effectiveness, management process. We have got the resources. And functions of the management. That's the management functions. Management functions. The body part of is a more lesson, like management functions. Planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. Right, one කරන්න. මොකක් කරන්න බයි?
Finish, sir.
So you have written already what is management, then what is efficiency, then what is effectiveness, then management process, then resources. Then after that, finally you wrote down management functions, right? So Now write down a subtopic. Planning. Planning. They are gonna planning. By planning. What is planning? What is planning? Planning is the process of determining the objectives of a business, right? And determining the activities to achieve these objectives, right? So as a business, we have some objectives. So the main objective of a business is to earn a profit, right? To earn a profit. So not only earn a profit, there are some more objectives of a business, right? So as planning, in planning, we are doing is, first of all, we are determining, we are identifying, we are deciding, we are determining the objectives of a business. We are determining the objectives of a business and determining the activities to achieve these objectives. Right? I will give you an example, right? So, let's take your school law principals or ma'am. They are deciding to become the first, the best school in the island, right? No, so their objective is to become the first school in Sri Lanka. So this is the objective, right? And they have decided, right? So principals or madam. Right? Principals or madam, they are deciding. They are determining an objective to become the best school in Sri Lanka, and they are determining the activities that we can do to become the best school. Determining the activities. So in that they identify 4 sectors. They identify 4 sectors, right? As an example, right? It depends on the managing person, right? They have determined these 4 sectors like to become the best school, they have to become the first best in education, right? And they have to be best in sports and other curricular activities. Activities, right? It was it to become the best and best to be the best in administration. Administration. And for infrastructure facilities and projects. Facilities and projects. Facilities and projects. Right. And also these are the targets, right? So in this section, like this, right? In planning, they are determining the objective. The objective is to become the best school, and they are determining the activities to do to achieve the objective. How to achieve the objective? What are the activities we can do to achieve that objective? So they have identified that these are the activities they have to do, right? So we consider this as planning. Right? Okay, we are gonna understood?
Yes,
Right, okay. Planning is the process of planning is the process of planning is the process of determining objectives. Planning is the process of determining the objectives of a business, and determining the activities to achieve these objectives. To achieve these objectives. Right? This one we can consider as planning, right? So, in brief, I told you now. So, I first of all I explained these four functions, right? Four functions. Then, after the explanation, the brief, I will explain you in detail, right? So, this is what we call planning, right? And the next one, organizing. 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 So under the organizing, organizing is the process of distributing required resources, comma, job roles, and tasks in order to implement the planned activities, activities to achieve the objectives of a business. To achieve the objectives of a business. To achieve the objectives of a business. Right? Right. So, in planning, they are determining the objectives of a business as well as they are determining the activities to achieve, the activities to do to achieve that objective, right? So in organizing, they are discussing how we can distribute our resources, our people, our tasks, people and tasks to achieve the objective as we planned. Achieve the objectives as we plan. අපි අර plan කරපු විදිහට අපිට objective ඒ අරමුණට යන්න, ඒ achievement එකට යන්න අපි කොහොමද අපේ resources, අපේ තියෙන job roles, අපේ තියෙන tasks, එක එක වැඩනේ task දන්නවනේ. පැවරුම් අපි කොහොමද බෙදාගන්නේ කියලා, distribute කරගන්නේ කියලා. වගකීම් පවරගන්නේ, responsibilities distribute කරගන්නේ කියන එක, right? As an example, I will give you like this, right? So we plan this now to become the best school, and we know the paths. If we go through these paths, then we can achieve our goal, right? So we have decided the objective to become the best school, and we have determined the activities to do to become to achieve the objectives, right? So in organization, we are going to distribute. We are going to distribute. We are going to divide these tasks into sections, right? As like this. For education, we can divide like this. A level for A levels, for O levels, and for primary, we can divide in primary like this. Right. For sports, we have few sports for cricket, rugby, athletic, then football, boxing, like this, swimming, like this. For admin means mainly how we can select a student to the school, how we join a student to the school, what is the process, and what is the process between government and us, ministry and us, the relationship and the task is between the examination department with us, how to conduct exams, how to maintain the documents, how to maintain the documents of the students, how to maintain the documents of the teachers, how to maintain the documents of the others, like this, right? And we can use as facilities. As facilities, we can take the facilities we need to be the best. So as a school, we need laboratory facilities, lab facilities, right? And we need some gyms, we need some playgrounds, we need some pavilions, we need some swimming pools. Likewise, we need labs, we need required buildings, we need chairs, tables, and related equipments, right? And we need some sport equipments, related things, right? So like this, we can consider as facilities. And project means if you are doing some new things, if you are building, if you are constructing a new building, then projects. If you are constructing a new playground, project. If you are constructing a new lab, project, like this. So for these kind of things, now we can distribute our resources, our job roles, and our tasks. So this is how I use this. So as principal, I can appoint vice principal for education department, and I can appoint vice principal for admin. And if I need, I can use two vice principals for sports and facilities, or if I can manage using one, then I can use one for manage both these. So it depends on the capacity of that person. So first of all, we have to identify the capacity of the people, the human resources which we have. So according to that, we can divide responsibilities to them. Right? If they are not able, if they don't have the capacity to do, then we can't assign them, right? So first of all, we have to identify their capacity, and then we can give them responsibility. So under the vice principal, they have they have section head. Anshabar, also section head. For primary also sometimes section head, sometimes vice principal. So under the section head, there are class teachers. Class teachers. So under the class teachers, they have some prefects, like prefects, class prefect, or prefects, monitors, like this, right? Monitor is the best one, monitor, right? Okay. All right. So we can use this, right? We can. So in organization, we are preparing the structure of this plan. So in planning, we are deciding the objective and we are deciding the activities to do. In organizing, we are creating the structure of the plan, structure of the plan as well as the activities that we have to do, and we are dividing all these tasks and task activities one by one, right? And for A-levels, we have reserved a building for A-level section. Their classes are there. For O-levels, we have reserved another building. For primary also, we have reserved another building, and we have appointed separate teachers, right, for them, right? This is how we organize, right? And we have given a large lab for A-level students, and we have given a small lab for O-level students, like this, right? And for rugby players, we have given a large gym. For cricket players, we have given a small one, right? Right. So like this, we can give responsibilities. We can divide responsibilities, tasks, and resources. Not only these, both these resources also we can divide like this, right? Right. And for projects also, we have appointed vice principal. So one of the vice principal, we can appoint so many teachers. So some people for the new construction building. Another one is supervising someone. Another one can supervise the playground. Another one supervise the maintenance of the school. Right? Like this, right? Like this, right? For all these sports, we can appoint some coaches, right? If we have some, so we are in this process, we are considering about effectiveness and efficiency. So then we can use a cricket coach to, if he is qualified, then we can use one coach for athletic and cricket, right? And sometimes we can appoint some coach for both boxing and rugby, like this, right? So we can use the maximum out when we use like this kind of, right? Then for administration, it is a separate process. I told you before how we can join a student to school, how we terminate the students, how we join teachers to the school, how we connect with the department, how we how we are connected with the government, how we can follow the instruction of the government, and about the maintenance of the school, maintenance of the document, and the funds and the related financial things of the school. Sometimes attendance of the teachers we have to we can put under this, like this. And for there are some funds and sponsorships which provided by the government, like fabrics, fabrics, right? ඒ වගේ ඒවා, right? ඔයාලා දන්නවද සුදුරෙදි කොහොම මතක් වුනේ? ඔයාලා දන්නවද සුදුරෙදි හොරාව? අහලා තියෙනවද? දන්නවද සුදුරෙදි හොරාව? නෑනේ. සුදුරෙදි හොරා කියලා කියන මේ කුරුල්ලා නෙමෙයි, හරි? සුදුරෙදි හොරා කියන කුරුල්ලා නෙමෙයි මම කියන්නේ, right? ඒ කාලේ මම කියන්නේ 2015 පස්සේ ආපු ගවර්න්මන්ට් එකේ ආණ්ඩුවේ එකපාරටම ආව. දැන් ඉස්සර අපිට නම් ඉස්කෝලේ සුදුරෙදි අවුරුද්දෙන් අවුරුද්දට දුන්නානේ, හරිද? 2015 පස්සේ මොකද කරේ? ඔයාලට voucher, right? ඔයාලට voucher system එකක් හඳුන්වලා දුන්නා සුදුරෙදි දෙන්නනේ. සුදුරෙදි වෙනුවට එයාලා vouchers වගේක් දෙනවා. ඒ voucher ටිකෙන් තමයි ඔයාලා ගිහිල්ලා කඩවල වලින් ගන්න ඕන, right? එතකොට මම දැක්ක ඒ දවස්වල පොඩි දන්නවනේ social media එකෙන් යනවනේ අර සුදුරෙදි හොරා කියලා ඉන්නේ පොඩි කුරුල්ලෙක්. සුදුරෙදි හොරාගේ මේ පල්ලෙහා කොටස දාලා උඩ මුණ දාලා තිබ්බා. ඒ දවස්වල ලංකාවේ අධ්‍යාපන ඇමතිගේ මුණ දාලා social media වලින් මම දැක්ක සුදුරෙදි හොරා කියලා මේ ගොඩක් post එකම දාලා තිබ්බා, right? එතකොට අන්නේ වගේ, right? මේ සුදුරෙදි හොරාගේ මං යාට, හරි? මේ වගේ providing these kind of facilities we can consider as admin. So in the organizing, we are doing this, right? So we are doing what we expect. We expect the efficiency of this system. We expect the efficiency of this, efficiency and the effectiveness of this system, right? Understood?
Understood, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Leading. Next one, leading. So මේකත් බලලා මට ඥාති 10ක් දාලා ඉන්නවා ඒ පොස්ට් එක දැකපුවම වෙලෙන්නේ නෑ මිනිස්සුගේ ෆොටෝ එක තියෙද්දි සුළුදී උනා කියලා පල්ලේ සුළුදී පල්ලේ කොටසයි මිනිස්සුගේ මූණයි දාලා පල්ලේ සුළුදී ෆොටෝ එක කියලා ලියලා තියෙනවා right අපේ and මාර වෙල තමයි කරන්නේ right okay leading so ලියා ගන්න under the leading leading is the process of directing human resources it's a process of directing human resources appropriately when implementing the planned process. They should be led by giving the required information and instructions and motivating them to do the relevant activities. Right. So in leading means now we have the plan. We have planned and we have divided our resources into this system. Right now we have to start. From now onwards, we are going to start our process and engage with the process. We are continuing the process. We are engaging with the process. So to that, principal, so madam announce a special meeting and invite all the teachers and all the staff to come to the principal's room or main hall or and conduct a meeting, right? And with conducting this meeting, she or he is presenting like this. So now our target is to like this. Yeah, she or she is talking like this, right? Now we are targeting to become the best school in Sri Lanka, and we have selected some activities to do to achieve the target, achieve our objective. And we have already divided our resources, our job roles and active tasks to achieve this objectives. Right? So now we have divided in education. So we need a maximum output from education. We need best results in A levels, from A levels, and not only O levels and A levels. We need from primary also. So introduction, right? It's also like this, facilities like this, admin like this. Instructor, they so madam is providing informations, new ideas, suggestions, and with that they are motivating other people, other teachers and vice principals and other class teachers. They are he's motivating, giving instructions to do, right? Right. Okay, now so we as we plan, now we are going to do this from today onwards. We are going to start. So give you maximum effort and let's become successful. Let's go to the target, or let's achieve our objective. Body motivation start. So as a leader, principal sir, madam, start this process. So always leading means directing. As a leader, working as a leader. directing others to achieve the objective. Achieve the objective with like this, providing information, suggestions, ideas, and motivating them to involve with that activity, that relevant assigned activities, right? So we call it leading, and not only assigning. He has to engage with that and continue that process till we achieve the objective. Till we achieve the objective. So we call it leading. Leading. Understood, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Then final one. Controlling. Controlling. We are gonna controlling. Right. Controlling. In controlling, controlling is the process of controlling is the process of controlling is the process of finding. Controlling is the process of finding out process of finding out whether not alumni, right, whether WHE or whether the business activities are implemented as planned. Whether the business activities are implemented as planned. Whether the business activities are implemented as planned. Controlling is the process of finding out whether the business activities are implemented as planned. නේ අර plan කරමු විතර වැඩේ යනවාද කියලා බලන එක තමයි controlling කියලා කියන්නේ. right? ඊට පස්සේ and if not එහෙම යන්නේ නැත්තම් if not identifying errors and taking necessary measures. Identifying errors and taking necessary measures to correct them. Taking necessary measures to correct them. Taking necessary measures to correct it. Right? Identifying errors and taking necessary measures to correct them. Right? So in this process, in controlling, as a leader, they are checking whether it is implementing as we plan. So we have a plan එක හැටියට වැඩේ යනවාද කියලා බලනවා මුලින්ම, right? So you have seen that your principal, right? In my school, our principal do that. I have seen so many every day he visits every class, right? After the interval, like, and visit every section. People are, students are doing their studies or teachers are teaching. But I know what teachers like ඉතින් කන්න වෙනවා ඉතින් උට ගන්නවායි ලේවල් ගැලවෙන්න right මේ වගේ මොකද කරන්නේ මොකද කරන්නේ චෙක් කරනෝනේ right ඒක controlling වල මොකද කරන්නේ finding out whether the business activities are implemented as planned. If not, let's say that teachers are not teaching well, or for some teachers they are not attending on time to the school. They are always late for the school. Then identifying it and do the corrections. Advise them to come on time or they give 2-3 advices. If they are not considering, then terminate them, right? For the students also the same process, right? And they are මේක තව දෙයක් කියනවා discipline උත් අපි දාලා මේක ගන්න හරි discipline උත් අනිවාර්යෙන් ඕනයි discipline උත් ඕනයි ඒ වගේ so they are these are finding the errors. So if there are any errors, we have to resolve them, right? So if the activities are implemented as planned, then it is no problem. Plan කරන විදිහට වැඩි යනවා then it's okay, no problem. Continue motivating them and go with them, right? ඒක තමයි කරන්න තියෙන්නේ, right? So and not only this, we can check they can check about this sports. They are practicing well, they are coming for practices on time, are they are missing practices. If some students are avoiding practices, then they can inform their parents about them and like this, right? So and for admins also for financial things, yeah. So to do again, yes, we have to identify the errors and sort out them. For facilities and for projects also, they have to check whether the projects are going well. So like this, we can find out whether the business activities are implemented as planned. If not, we have to identify the errors. Then we can take necessary actions, measures to correct that mistakes, that errors. Right? Understood? Right, okay.
Understood, sir.
Right. Okay. Now I am giving you an activity, right? The next activity, right? Now I am giving you an activity, right? So you have to put these 4 sections. You have to make a plan. You have to organize. You have to lead as well as you have to control, right? So your objective is, I am giving you an objective, right? Objective is pass with 9 A's for O levels. O level ට එනමයක් ගන්න එක තමයි ඔයාගේ වැඩේ. කරමු බලන්න. Let's do. පටන් ගන්න. Right, I will give you 15 minutes පැය කාලක් දෙන්නම්. පොඩක් කල්පනා කරලා කරන්න. හරි. ඒ නමයක් ගන්න දාන්න ඕන අර හතර. Planning, organizing, leading and controlling. හැමෝම කරන්න ඕන මම ප්‍රශ්න අහනවා සහ මට ගියේ සතියේ ප්‍රශ්න ගන්න කවුරුත් දෙව්වේ නැහැ හොඳේ. මට එක්කෙනයි දෙන්නයි යුවේ. හරි. බොහොම කීප දෙනයි යුවේ. එක්කෙනයි දෙන්නයි යුවේ. වෙන කවුරුත් මට ඒවල තිබෙන්නේ answers. හරි. මට ආයි කියන්න තියන්න එපා නේ. හරි. මම කැමති නෑ තරහ ගන්න. තරහ ගන්න. එන්නවත් කරගන්න කැමති නෑ මම, right? ඔව් මම දැක්කම තමයි මම බැලුවා ඔයාගේ. right? ඔව් I know මම කියන්නේ කෙනෙක් දෙන්න කිව්වා කියලා හරි. හැමෝම වෙත් කිව්වා. එව්වේ නෑ කිව්වේ හරි. මම දෙන්න කිව්වා. ඒක බැලුවා. හරි. නෝ මම තරහ ගන්න කැමති නෑ. ලේනත් කරගන්න කැමති නෑ. ප්ලීස් එවන්න. හරි. මේ ෆන් එකේ ක්ලාස් එක කරගෙන යන්න ඕනේ. ඒ නිසා මේ වැඩ කරන්න ඕනේ මෙහෙම කරගෙන යන්න. right? හරි. මේ පැය කාලෙ ඉක්මන් කරා. ටක් ගාලා. හරියක්. So today we finish this lesson, right? අපි මේක අදිනවා කරනවා, right? I was absent. It's okay, no problem. Right? අද මේක ඉවර කරනවා. Next week we finish marketing. ළමසලි marketing ඉවර කරනවා. එතකොට එතනින් first term එක ඉවරයි. right? ඊළඟට second term එක පටන් ගන්නවා. ඊට කලින් පොඩි paper එකක් දෙයක් කරලා prepare වෙමු first term එකට. right? right, on the second term එක ආයි accounting පටන් ගන්න, right? part interesting. හරි. එයා lesson ටිකක් එන්නේ කරමු. හරි.
පුතාලා ඒකයි තව දෙයක් කියන්න ඕන මේ අපි ගිය සති නෙමෙයි ඊයේ හවස අපි
තිබ්බ සෙමින එක right 3 to 6 කිව්වල හැවෙන්න අපේ සෙමින එක තිබ්බා ගොඩක් දරුවෝ ආවේ නෑ හොඳින් right හොඳයි ක්ලාසස් මොනවද තිබ්බද එහෙම කියලා මොහරි තිබ්බනම් ඉෂුස් තිබ්බනම් මට සුට්ටක් කියන්න මොකද දන්නවද මේ අපි ඊයේ කරා ට්‍රේඩ් ඇන්ඩ් බැංකින් කියන පාර්ට් එක කරා ට්‍රේඩ් ඇන්ඩ් supporting services වල banking කියන part එක කරා අපිට තව ඉතුරුලා තියෙන insurance, communication and transportation, right? Insurance, communication and transportation ඉතුරුලා තියෙනවා. ඉතින් අපි ඒ තුන මේ ආයි කරන්න තමයි ඉන්නේ. මම බැලුවේ මේ week එකේ කරන්න කියලා, right? ඉතින් ඊට කලින් ඔයාලෙන් අහන්න බෑ චුට්ටක්. Are you okay with 3 to 6 this week also? උන්ද අහන්නකම් ඕකේද?
Okay, sir.
Others very covering වලද? මේ coming Sunday 3 to 6 උදේ 6 වෙනකම් very කවුරු හරි very covering වල කියන්න. lesson එක හොඳටම ගියා හොඳේ. මේකටම ගියායි අපේ නෝතර කීවද? Right. Right. හරි මම කරන්නේ. හරි මේක ගිහිල්ලා තියෙනවා.
Everybody over there?
Finish, sir.
Alright. Others?
Finish, sir.
Right, okay then. Tell me about what is power planning. Planning. So as planning, we have two things. First one, we have to determine an objective. What is the objective? Yeah, Balan, what is the objective?
Getting A9.
Getting a right.
Subject.
Yes, for all subjects, right? Okay. So then, what is the what are the activities we can do to achieve that objective? What is the pathway to that? Yeah,
Give priority to weak subjects.
give priority to each weak subjects, right? Okay. On the answer එකක් දීලා තිනවා message එක දාලා තිනවා make a timetable. Very good. Right, Nimai. Don't give priorities for weak subjects, right? Okay, right. In common, we can use as make a timetable for the program, right? Okay. Then, what is organizing? How about organizing? Right. Give priority for weeks කියන එක ගොඩක්ම match වෙන්නේ organizing වලට, right? Not for planning, right? Planning වලට යන්නේ, right? Planning වලට යන්න පුළුවන්. For weak subjects, we can give more time, right? We can do an extra time for weak subjects. We can do some papers for extra sessions right? Then managing time. We can manage time with hours subject by subject, right? For Monday we are doing science. For Friday we are doing maths. For Wednesday we are doing commerce. Like this, we can divide these tasks into pieces. Right, we can distribute, we can divide these, and we can divide our resources also, right? Resource means time, most probably the time, right? For night times, if you are unable to, it's hard to remember, then you can do some papers at night. So it's not sleep, then if you are trying to do new things means you are trying to remember things, it might be hard because of that sleepy thing. But you can answer for papers like this, and you can distribute like this, right? And you can distribute your classes, right? Classes, hours like this, you can assign. And the extra activities you can read some extra knowledgeable books. You can attend for some seminars. You can attend for some conferences. You can watch some videos for to gain knowledge, to absorb knowledge. Likewise, you can, right? So you can divide this into pieces, right? So Monday on for Sunday I'm free. I'm not doing anything. I'm free, right? Like this, you can do this. Right? So for leading, you have to do. So you are in this situation, you are the only one who do this. So you have to motivate yourself. Yes, you can't motivate others. Nothing more. You have to motivate yourself, and you can motivate your friends, right? Your friends again, your friends also. If you decide like this, then when you are down, then your friend motivate you. When he's down, he or she is down, then you can motivate them like this. You can
use a method for it. And you can give your ideas, some information, your knowledge, you can share with them. You can discuss the things you learned before with them. Then through that you can remind that things that contents you learned before, like this, right? These kind of things we can consider as leading. So continue this. We have to consider as leading, attending to the class on time, attending to the school properly, give do the homeworks properly. So like these kind of things you have to do, right? So for controlling, what you can do. So you have started the process, you have implemented the process. So after a few days of goals, then you can determine, you can identify what are the errors I've done, what are the mistakes I have done before. Right. For last 3 days, I planned to do maths paper, do two maths past papers, but I couldn't do. So why? Because I went outside with my family, your friends, or whatever, right? Then you can point with it and you can resolve it. You can resolve. You can use a necessary solution for that. Or you have to you have to reduce your sleeping time with that. Then you can do that. Or sometimes you can manage with other lesson or something like this. Point out difficult income, difficult lessons. Yes, you can point down difficult lessons, and you can, if you are unable to achieve that difficult lessons, then you can replan it. The things. If sometimes when you work for weak subjects, the time is not enough. Then you can reschedule your plan. You can increase your time frame to that subject. So like this, these kind of things you can do for controlling. Right, for controlling. Understood, all of you?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Then final topic. ලියාගන්න final topic එක අන්තිම එක achievements that can be achieved achievements that can be achieved achieved through successful management. Achievements that can be achieved through successful management. Successful management. So what are the things you can achieve through successful management? What are the things you can achieve? First one, you can have a market monopoly, right? If you manage your business well, so you can create a market monopoly in your industry, right? If you are the only one if you are the only one who do this task best, so then you can make a monopoly, right? The next one, through that, through your business management, you can increase profitability, high profitability. Not only profitability, you can increase the quality of goods and services, as well as you can producing quality goods and services. You can produce quality goods and services. So with that, with providing quality goods and services, you can obtain you have the possibility to build a high reputation. So as a business, reputation is very important. So if people are discussing about you, if you are providing good quality goods and services, then people, the customers and the communities talking about you, that company, they are doing their best. So your reputation will increase, right? And then through that, industry is high contribution to economic development. So it means you are providing a good contribution to the industry. So through that, you are providing some contribution to the economic development of the country. You are providing, you are involved with increasing the gross domestic production. Right? Yeah, first one. Yeah, the first one, market monopoly. Market monopoly. Market monopoly. And the second one, high profitability. High profitability. High profitability. Next one, producing quality goods and services. Producing quality goods and services. Producing quality goods and services. And the next one, ability to build a high reputation. Ability to build a high reputation. Ability to build a high reputation. Industries high contribution to economic development. Industries high contribution to industries high contribution to economic development. Economic development. Right? So these are the achievements we can achieve through successful management. Right? So from here, the second lesson is over. Management is over. Right? So, now I am giving you some homeworks. Right? You have to do a homework. First one, you have to do the management process for New Year festival. How to select manage festival? Common manage right? Go on a trip, plan a trip, go on a trip. Trip manage planning or a trip, yeah, go into the right? Nothing, anything, I thought that in the one the boy of code, right? Always, right? You have too many. I mean, from right? Right? Maybe a festival and you have a plan. Yeah, the trip pick up. Can manage currently over the trip pick up manage. Jamil birthday party. Birthday party birthday party Jamu dansala. Dansala කොහොමද organize කරන්නේ කියලා ඔය තුන ඔය management එක දාන්න ඕන තුනේම right ඔක තමයි ඔයාලට දෙන homework එක right හරි එසක් එකට දෙන්න දාන්සලා හරි එසක් හරි personally no issue you can mention if you are doing this for Vesak no problem if you are doing for also no problem you have to mention right because you have to mention
right? So understood all of you these tasks, these assignments,
Yes, sir.
right? Others. So today, Sayuni is absent, eh? Sanu, Sayuni and Sanupi both are absent, right? No problem, right? Hari, ini adalah cutak amang kian, yang amang kian, right? Hari, okay, ini aming kerang ini orang kerang ini orang kian, lama sekali kerang ini ni minta kali mata dah, no, hari. Wala kerana aku mang makal di nanti, मैं आता मैं homework करे, मैं आमी homework के करे ने, कुछ दिनों mang dah, hari ini ni sedang kerana apa, right? Hari, okay, so Budala, are you clear with today's lesson? Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Are there any questions to ask about this? Are there any questions? Are there any questions to ask? No, eh? Right. Okay, then. We have completed second lesson. Next week we start the third lesson, and within that day we finish the third lesson too. Right. Right. And on the second part of the first lesson seminar we are conducting this week from 3 onwards, 3 p.m. onwards. Right. So I had a small connection issue. Okay. Homework is this. Right. Homework is this. You have to manage organizing New Year festival and a trip, go on a trip, and a dance up. And process New Year festival level trip right? These three homeworks. Right, okay, enang sabi abi iparati ko kasi first term එක relevant ඔක්කොම පාඩම් ටික ඉවරයි. ඊට පස්සේ අපි we are waiting for our exam, right? Paper එකක් දෙකක් කරලා ඒතරද 3 10 වෙනිදා ඉවරයි. So when is your exam පුතා? When is your exam? It's calling you what? On exam team කියලා. ඒක කොහොමද already pass කරලා?
No, sir.
කොහොමද already pass? Sometimes first week April first week or sometimes after New Year, right? It depends. So somehow we have to do this, right? Okay, so we're going to have exam exam අපි accounting ටිකට යමු right accounting ටිකට ගිහලා exam එක සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකක් වගේ දීලායි මේක මතක් කරලා exam question එකකට යන්න right මොකද අපි we have a target to complete the syllabus before at least 5 months for our exam right ඒකද අපි යන්න ඕන හරි right මොකද ඊළඟට එන පාඩම් 4 5 දැන් ටිකක් දවස් කිහිපයක් යන පාඩම් right දවස් 4 5ක් යන පාඩම් තරම් එහෙම හදන්න තියෙනවා ටිකක් දැනෙන්න හදන්න ඕන නැත්නම් වැඩක් නෑ right ඒක නිසා right hari එහෙනම් හැමෝටම good night have a nice day have a nice week I go and thank you for your attendance
Thank you.